Hello race fans and welcome back to the NASCAR SEGA Cup. We are here live at Kansas Speedway for the running of the STP 400. Now these drivers here, they're itching to take this track. We're going to be doing this for 27 exciting laps, and I have a bit of good news. I may have a brand new starting lineup theme thanks to a very talented YouTuber. His name is the Del Rey, and he did a very special cover of one of my favorite songs for one of my favorite Sonic games. So major props for him, and I would like to thank him for letting me use his song for my starting lineup. So major props to him, as we're about to have those famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Nice smooth. Be there at the end. It's a long race. We just got staying contention. No mistakes. That's the big key. No mistakes today. We get up there. We get in the top 10. We ride. That's what we got to do today.
As the cars are rolling out the field, here is your starting lineup for the STP 400. Once again, I say a major props for the Del Rey for that cover of Metal Harbor from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. He is an amazing guitarist and composer, so don't forget to subscribe for him. I left the link to his YouTube channel in the description, so major props for him. Anyway, Scott Bell is on the pole, and right beside him is Jared Wakefield in the 8, and right behind him is Jason Posadas and Barney Warden in the 88. Pace car is off the track now, and the green flag is out. The green flag is out here at Kansas. And Scott Bell, he's not wasting any time. He's already taking the lead, but he's got a bumper full of Jared Wakefield. Jared Wakefield, he ran good at Las Vegas, and this is almost like a similar track, so we're gonna have to see what he can do. But Scott Bell running his new Rubbermaid paint scheme on his number 78. Next week he signed a contract to run Monster Energy for the next race, as Scott Bell will lead the first lap. Hanging on in third is Jason Posadas, as we're trying to have a battle for the lead, and Scott Bell, he went way outside. And that's going to give the lead to Jared Wakefield. And we got some 3 wide back here. Let's see. It's between Andrew Sidney, Alex Bronte, and Christopher Martin. Now it's between Matthew Daly. Matthew Daly's on the inside of Christopher Martin, who's running sponsorless this week. He's having trouble getting another sponsor, but he's trying to get into the top 10. Right now he's running in 8th. Speaking of new sponsors, there's Dylan Pulte running his new Hendrick Cars paint scheme that was a former paint scheme of the 51, which used to be driven by Brian LaFleur Jr., but now it's being driven by Rhett Yates. Let's find Rhett Yates. Where is he? And Rhett Yates, oops, my bad there. And Rhett Yates, right now, he is running on the outside in 23rd position. He's on the high side of the points leader, Danny Wells. And Danny Wells, he's trying to get in front of Alexander Jones. No! Oh, he got trouble! Oh! Oh man, Danny Wells, he got taken out! And oh man, last week's winner, Alex Drayton at Texas. Is a caution out? Yes, it is. Caution is out. And leading them back to the line is Scott Bell, then followed by teammates Trent Dunham and Jared Wakefield, then Jason Posadas and Andrew Sidney. That's your top 5. But oh man, the points leader was just taken out. Oh man, Danny Wells running his new ring colors. He's not going to be too happy with a couple of guys on that. Rhett Yates has a little side damage. Alex Drayton, last week's winner, has damage. And Sam Young, bad luck continues for that number 9 car. He cannot get his season started. And I think we're going to have pit stops right now. Is anybody coming down pit road? Let's see. Yes, they are. So far, the top 3 is coming down pit road. Scott Bell, Trent Dunham, Jared Wakefield. No, man, most guys are staying out. Sean Henley, he's also coming down pit road. Is anyone else? Alright, it doesn't appear so. Oh, well here comes the 4 cars that were damaged in that first caution. We just saw Sean Henley get into his pit stop, and there's Jared Wakefield, Trent Dunham, and the leader, Scott Bell. Well, right now our leader is Jason Posadas in the 47. So let's take a look and see what happened to Danny Wells. Well, I can definitely say that there's one person that Danny Wells won't be happy with, and it's the 11 of Andrew Sidney. And here's what brought out our first caution. Danny Wells, the points leader, he's actually tied with Ryan Acosta as the points lead. He gets a little tap from Alexander Jones, and then Rhett Yates, he had nowhere to go running his new Exxon number 51. He gets into Sam Young. Then Danny Wells, he went straight into the wall. Then Alex Drayton, he came up and hit Rhett Yates, and right in front of our other points leader, Ryan Acosta, in the 16, running his new Bondo scheme. But oh man, last week's winner, Alex Drayton, Rhett Yates, he really didn't have anywhere to go. Danny Wells and Sam Young. Oh man, let's rewind it a bit, because Sam Young, he was right in the middle of this. He was going right behind his teammate Zohar Manad. And there's an initial tap from Alexander Jones in the 11 car, and Sam Young, he just got hit in his left rear quarter pounder. If you get hit there at high speed and you can't save it, you're gonna slam into the wall. And oh man, that is just, oh man, Sam Young cannot just catch a break in the NASCAR SEGA Cup. This is his first season in the big leagues, and honestly, I don't think he's ready. But man, Alex Drayton, he also got the worst end of that stick. But man, there's gonna be a lot of tensions between that 11 car because Alexander Jones, I think that was pretty uncalled for right there. Bad move by the 11 Sport Clips Toyota Camry. And here we are back at Kansas getting ready for the restart, and no one has dropped out of the race from that accident. No one has dropped out. And we got a couple cars on pit road. One of them is Ralph Green, and then it's Richard Johnson, and then Charles Jackson, followed by Ben Ward and Alexander Jones. They should be out before the pace car comes out, because there's one out to go on the restart. It's just a last-minute pit stop decision by these guys. And here they come out. No one's gonna get lapped. But anyway, it's time for a top 10 rundown. Jason Posadas, Andrew Sidney, Dylan Poteet, Matthew Daly, Nathan Duanis, William Duncan, Barney Ward, Alex Ferranti, Christopher Martin, and his good buddy Aaron Williams. That's your top 10. Jason Posadas can hold off Andrew Sidney. He's got a big opportunity here to capitalize on getting a win here. And Andrew Sidney, he is the king of second place. Remember last season, he used to drive for Joe Gibbs, and he finished second place 5 times, and he was winless. But anyway, the pace car is off the track. Now these guys are going single file, but they won't be single file for long. Jason Posadas, Andrew Sidney, Dylan Poteet, Matthew Daly, and Nathan Duanis. That is your top 5 as we're having the restart. And Andrew Sidney, he is all over the 47. But the 47, he's trying to block every line possible. And oh man, Andrew Sidney, he is not letting up at all. He nearly turned him out of turn 2. And oh man, here comes Dylan Pote. He's trying to make a move on Andrew Sidney, but he can't do it. And Nathan Duane he's trying to get a run on the outside so he can do his slice and dice move. Nathan Duane is our California winner. He's in the top 5 right now, and Barney Ward in the 88 running that special Mountain Dew paint scheme for his 88. As we now see Alex Ferranti running Scots on his 99. He's got a bumper full of Aaron Williams. Now here comes Ryan Cooper, our winner from Phoenix. He's trying to get into the top 10, and right behind him is Seth Cole. And oh man, William Duncan, he's starting to drop back. He's stuck on that outside. Right behind him is Jack Richards. Right now we have a battle between teammates Zohar Munna and Jake Rogers. Jake Rogers running that special discount tire paint scheme for his 91. He's going to keep that paint scheme for a while. It's really nice on that 91 car. Here comes a guy who's been pretty consistent as of late, Cody Lamas. Let's ride on board with a 17. And Cody Lamas, he is just glued to the back of that 91 car, but he really needs to get off the outside, and he's trying to make it 3 wide between himself, Jacob Bell, and Jake Rogers. He's really trying to get on that inside line, but right now he is all over the back of Jake Rogers and Tim Fogel in that 27 car. And there goes Scott Bell after taking pit stops. He's trying to move back up in the field, and all these guys are running close. And here comes Dylan Young sporting new colors, his Miller Genuine Draft for his number 2 car. And oh man, Cody Lamas, he's trying to make it 3 wide with Jake Rogers and Jack Richards. And that is for I believe that's for the 17th position. As we head up to the front, and we got a new leader. And oh man, Andrew Sidney, he's dropping way back. Oh man. Last night by, he was in 9th. As we have a new leader, is Dylan Pote. He's pulling away from the pack. Dylan Pote with a new sponsor for his 5. He's really trying to finally punch his ticket. His teammate is running in 3rd, Barney Ward in that 88 car. We're trying to have a battle for 5th between Matthew Daly and Alex Ferranti. And oh man, Alex Ferranti, he drove it in there hard. Alex Ferranti, he won the Budweiser shootout. He's gonna try to get his first win of season 2. And these guys, they may have to pit soon. I don't know. We're still running green, and we were just past the halfway mark, and Dylan Pote has led at the halfway mark. And look at that. He has about a 3-second lead ahead of Scott Bell. Oh man, Scott Bell, the pole sitter. He was one of the guys that pitted under the first caution, and he's running in 2nd now. And I think we're having pit stops. Yes, we are. We're having pit stops. We're having green flag pit stops, and Dylan Pote, he still has the race lead, and he's coming in right now. Dylan Pote is coming in right now, and that's going to give the lead to Scott Bell. Scott Bell was one of those guys who pitted under the first caution, and he's going to put a lot of guys a lap down. Oh boy. Like I always say, pit stops are always a factor in these kinds of races. Now running in second is Ralph Green. But here comes Sean Henley. This is one of Sean Henley's favorite tracks, and he got his good buddy Trent Dunham drafting behind him to help. Now Ralph Green, he also pitted under the first caution, running his new Star Wars M&M's paint scheme. He pitted with 1 lap to go on the restart. Here comes Trent Dunham's teammate Ben Ward. He also made a pit stop, as well as Richard Johnson. Richard Johnson, he's now running in 6th. Running in 7th right now is Jared Wakefield, and we're having a battle for 8th. And look at this. These were the 2 guys that were involved in the first caution, Danny Wells and Rhett Yates. Rhett Yates of Twin X Racing. Oh man, Twin X Racing, they're really trying to run good today. Running in 9th right now is Charles Jackson, or is it 10th? Oh no, it's 10th. We're still going green, but nobody has been able to catch Scott Bell as of yet. Scott Bell, he's just dominating right now in that 78 car. The last car on the lead lap right now is Sam Young, who's actually running in 13th. And ironically, these are the guys that were involved in the first caution. They took pit stops early, and benefited from it. They're running in the top 13. Really, the first car a lap down is actually Sam Young's brother, Dylan Young. Pretty straightforward ways, but when do these guys have to pit again? Oh man, here comes Scott Bell back again, pitting again, and that's gonna give the lead to Ralph Green. Now Ralph Green, he was in jeopardy of losing his ride, but he commented, so he's pretty safe for now. The next comment check is after this race, and these guys are taking pit stops yet again. Ben Ward is now in second, and followed by Richard Johnson in the 93. Then running in fourth is Charles Jackson, and fifth is Alexander Jones, who actually caused the first caution. Oh boy, I don't like where this is going, as Alexander Jones be trying to get around his fellow Toyota of Charles Jackson. I'm trying to see who's running in sixth now, as we're now under 10 laps to go, and Ralph Green continues to dominate. I'm trying to see who's next. Now Sean Henley, he's leaving pit road, but he's shown in the 11th position. And we just saw a battle between Brian Cooper and Jason Posadas. I believe they're a lap down. Yes, they are. The last car on the lead lap is actually Sean Henley, and Dylan Pote, he's 16th a lap down. And oh man, the leaders just came in the pit, and that's gonna give the lead to Richard Johnson. And oh man, Richard Johnson, he has a huge lead right now in that number 93 car. This could be his big chance. Next time by, we're gonna have five laps to go. But I think Richard Johnson, he's coming down pit road this time by. Yes, he is. Richard Johnson is coming down pit road right now. He's the leader of this race, and I think a lot of guys are gonna try to get their laps back. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the ticket to see who's gonna be the new race leader. But let's follow Richard Johnson's pit stop. I have to wait until the ticker updates, because I have no idea who the leader is going to be, because Ben Ward, Charles Jackson, Alexander Jones, Ralph Green, they pitted on the last lap, and a lot of guys are going to try to get their laps back. Yep, just as I thought. And oh man, it said Alex Ferranti was two laps down, so he might have had problems on pit road. But Richard Johnson, he just took a 2-tire stop in fuel, so I don't know who's going to be the race leader. It's still saying we're on lap 23, as Richard Johnson is now leaving pit road. And I think our leader, well, I have no idea, but it says that Jason Posadas is running in second, so let's go to him. I think this time by, Jason Posadas is going to be the leader. Let's see. Coming out of the start-finish line, let's see. Yes, indeed, I was right. Jason Posadas is our race leader. Second is Ryan Cooper. Third is Dylan Pote. Dylan Pote's trying to bounce back. Fourth is Ralph Green. Fifth is Seth Cole. Sixth is Sean Henley, Twin X Racing teammate. And seventh is the guy who ran the fastest in final practice, Jacob Bell. Whoa, where the hell he come from? Eighth is Red Bell. Ninth is Jed Wakefield in his new Coke Zero paint scheme. And rounding out the top 10 is Nathan Duanis. Well, we gotta pay attention to the lead, as we have 3 laps to go. Ryan Cooper and Dylan Pote are gonna have to work together if they want to catch that Toyota. 2 Chevys losing to a Toyota. I can't think of anything worse than that. But it's gonna come down to pit strategy. I just know it. But Dylan Pote and Ryan Cooper, they are working a 2-car tandem, and they're gonna try to catch the hell out of that 47 car. They're gonna try to catch that 47, but they're running out of time. This time by, we have 2 to go. 2 laps to go for the 47 of Jason Posadas. Jason Posadas has a golden opportunity right now. And oh man. Oh crap, we just had a battle for a second. Dylan Pote just took it away from his good buddy Ryan Cooper. And he's going to try to close it on the 47. It's going to come down between the 47 and the 5. And we're coming to the white flag. We're coming to the white flag here at Kansas. Jason Posadas takes it. Dylan Pote has one last chance. This is Jason Posada's first season in the NASCAR SEGA Cup. This is Dylan Potte's second season. He came into the first season halfway driving the 98. Now this time he's driving for Hendrick Motorsports in the 5, but I don't think he's going to have enough time to catch that 47 car. If the 47 doesn't have to pit, which he does not have to, coming out of turn number 4 for the final time, winning the STP 400 is Jason Posadas. Jason Posadas wins the STP 400 in the 47 Toyota Camry, sponsored by Interstate Batteries. So close to that first win yet so far. Dylan Potte comes in second, his best finish of the season. Third is Ryan Cooper. Fourth is Ralph Green. Fifth is Seth Cole. Sixth is Sean Henley. How about that? Twin X Racing finishes 5th and 6th. 7th is Jacob Bell. 8th is Red Bell. 9th is Tim Figo. And rounding out the top 10 is Nathan Duanis. But there is your winner, Jason Posadas. Export STP 400. Alright, and the standings are official. Jason Posadas captures his first ever NASCAR SEGA Cup Series victory here at Kansas. Dylan Potte, he came so close, but he just didn't have the speed. He came from being a lap down and he finished second. He's got to feel real proud of himself after that. Let's see. I've already announced the top 10. Let's see. Richard Johnson ends up 11th after leading for a little while. Jay Wakefield ends up 12th. Trent Dunham 13th. Aaron Williams 14th. Andrew Sidney rounds out the top 15. Then followed by Christopher Martin, Joseph Lombard, Eric Burton. And look at this. Eric Burton, he started this race dead last, I think, and he finishes 18th. Scott Bell, the pole sitter who dominated the first half of this race, he ends up with 19th after having to pit again. And Steven Gonzalez, he started in the back row with Eric Burton, and he ends up with a top 20. So he's got to feel pretty proud about that. Then it's Matthew Daly, Lyndon Wright, Jared Wakefield, Zohar Munna, and John Acosta. That's the top 25. And the rest of the field right here. Shockingly, I think this is the first SEGA Cup race where no cars dropped out. Okay, Callum Wells, Jake Rogers, Jack Richards, Cole Daly, and Charles Jackson round out the top 30. Then it's Ben Ward, Dylan Young, points leader Ryan Acosta, and Alexander Jones finishes 34th, and Danny Wells finishes 35th. I still don't think Danny Wells is going to be too happy with Alexander after what happened in that first caution. Then William Duncan, Barney Ward, Alex Drayton, Cody Lamas. That's not what he needed. And Sam Young rounds out the top 40. Then the last two cars to finish were Rhett Yates and Alex Franti, who was a lap down. He had problems on pit road and he lost the lead lap. So that's what happened to the 99. And oh man, that's a bit of a ironic part. In final practice, Alex Franti, he was the slowest car, and in the actual race, he finished dead last. So he's not going to be too happy with Scott's right now. But anyway, your winner here today is Jason Posadas. Congratulations to Jason Posadas for winning the STP 400, and we will see you next time for the next race. Goodbye, everybody.